Uganda held its first presidential elections in 1996, where all candidates were independents as political parties were banned at that time. After nearly 20 years, a referendum on restoring multi-party politics was held in 2005. Currently, Uganda boasts of about 26 different political parties. The 2017 findings from Afrobarometer survey report indicates that Uganda is among the 7 countries whose supply of democracy has remained largely stagnant and unchanged, with an increase of 3% point between 2012 and 2015. The same report agrees with the demand for democracy in Uganda, which appears to fluctuate around election years. A measurable example is the 2021 just concluded election, which has called for a trajectory demand for matured democracy across the different political spectrum prior and in the aftermath of the elections. Arinda Gordon Kakuma, the Member of Parliament, Bushenyi Ishaka Municipality, narrates where the possible gaps emerge from.
I was an observer in 1996 presidential and parliamentary elections, and I remember that time I was actually based in Laka district, and I saw what was going on. The elections were fair that time. People were free to give out their views and traverse the country. Same thing happened in 2001, 2006, 2011. There would always be people coming up to say, it was not fair, especially the opposition side. But I would think that actually there is a lot of democracy, especially when you look at the way the elections were organized.
Benard Atiku, the Member of Parliament for Nyivu County, thinks otherwise, citing inadequate enforcement of the laws of the land. Atiku claims incumbents enjoy more of the state power than the competitors.
So I think that is where we fault the state. Over the anxiety that we see in the public is as a result of the way the state exercises its powers.
The move for a more open and free political societies in Uganda has witnessed more youth participation in the political space, which also contributes to the country's democratic growth.
Well, I really don't think that they are oppressed. The youth are getting into politics simply because they have been awakened. They have been waken up because of the good governance and democracy that was ushered in by the NRM.
The MPs think that the onus is now on government and relevant authorities to strengthen efforts to implement the rule of law in Uganda if the citizens are to enjoy the benefits of democracy. President-elect Yoweri Tibahaburwa Museveni, during his last address on security matters, assured the country of accountability of every Ugandan under the NRM government. This follows reports of alleged disappearances and kidnaps of people by suspected state security players, a matter that is taking a toll on the center stage.
So really, the government owes the public an explanation as far as these abductions or arrests are concerned, because once you arrest people, you're also supposed to take them to gazetted areas.
But the point is, why are all these arrests taking place after elections? I think that's the issue we need to find ourselves. We need to ask ourselves, why is it happening at this time? So I do believe that if we go as per the laid out laws and the constitution and other law books, we should be able to handle this very well so that Ugandans do not feel that they are being disenfranchised or they are being hunted down for no reason.
Daniel Mugoya, UBC News.